and greetings. And you're on to Augustine again. And I'm here to give us another broadcast. Welcome to the second day of the month, September. And I see September to be one of my most exciting months. And I'll do that which I'm supposed to do to make sure that I'm able to get the best, make the best out of September. All right, if you're tuning into my broadcasts for the first time, welcome. Do well to like my channel, do well to subscribe to my channel, and also do well to click on the notification bell so that next time I'm live, you get the notification. All right, I have a whole lot of interesting things to discuss with us today, very exciting ones. But I think the bulk of it will be, discussed upon further by the administration of our Kringle Private Society. There are two audio messages we're going to listen to. The audio message is about me explaining something to a particular friend who also wanted to know the latest updates on Kringle Private Society. And it's about a 30 seconds video, both of them about 1 minute. We're going to look at it together. Now, following that, we'll go to our Kringle Cashback office to see the most recent updates. Now, before I would actually start up anything, the title of my broadcast is Don't Say You Were Not Warned. The Kringle Private Society will bring freedom to humanity. Or if I were to say it according to how I wrote it, humanity will embrace financial freedom through the Kringle Private Society. A whole lot is going on. China are working hard to make sure that they bring in their digital yuan. And it is also going to further enslaving humanity at large. We all know that they want to take power out of the United States, and it has been a currency war. It has been a war. And then, come to think about it, Nigeria is also working to bring in their own digital version of Naira, which is so appalling, which is madness, if you would permit me to use that word. Well, let's begin. We are going to first of all listen to the content. It was someone that was trying to find out what's up about the community, and you hear the content I have. You would also hear his own response. Now, why am I saying this? The title is Don't Say You Were Not Warned. If we came in yesterday, and as at this time I was giving my broadcast yesterday, the admin wallet was about 631 million. And as I speak to you now, it's about 597 million. Well, I don't think the admin wallet would have to wait until November. I made a broadcast. I said, what will happen to inactive members by November 1st? Well, I didn't know it was going to deplete that fast. If it depleted this fast and then some other people will pay yearly subscription, it will add to those people that are going to get 1,000 TBC by October. In fact, I really wonder if we're actually going to get to October before the admin wallet will get to 500 million. It is for you to get these informations and act upon it. Let it not be that the informations had gone out and you did not do what you needed to do, especially if you were an inactive member. The time to act is now. Don't wait until the coins are withdrawn to the admin wallet, because I am speaking as a broadcaster, okay? And it is the administration that has the sole right to decide if you even get back those coins if it is withdrawn. Please, wisdom is profitable to direct you. Don't say you were not warned. On that said, let me share the video, the audio. It's not a video, it's actually an audio. And I'll just go offline. You won't see me, but you hear the voice. You hear the content of what I said. And then after that, I come back online, then go further on the broadcast. All right, on that said, let's go into the contents. So give me a few seconds. Let me get it. All right, so do well to listen, because this is me that is speaking to the person, and then you get the feedback from the person. So let's hear together. Brother, thank God, greetings. I greet you. Good evening, and I trust you had a good day. Well, the truth is this: between now and the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks maximum, the admin wallet to get to 500 million. And immediately the promo will come to an end. And In between, the admin will make an announcement that the old members should wake up or else their coins will be withdrawn. So, provided the billionaire zone has not been filled out, the admin will withdraw the coins of the old members and then redistribute it to the new members who are willing to pay early subscription fee. And once the billionaire level has been filled out, it's game over. No going back. So if the new members or old members want to still hold custody of their coins, they should pay their subscription fee. And if they are willing to do that, well, they lose it. And then we need new sets of people, new blood to build the system for good. So that is the latest updates, And concerning the other one, I'm still making good plans. I think I should give you feedback by tomorrow. I was able to make some good ones, but tomorrow I will give you the final conclusion. So that's just it. And I think that's just the conclusion of everything. All right. If you have anything, you can feed me back. Thank you. Cheers.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Austin. That is a nice one. I know meritocracy will be the order of the day. And those who stuck with TBC, they will really enjoy. We need new blood, like you said. New blood. The old member have become a kind of a cankerworm in the system. You understand? So we don't really need them, honestly. We don't really need these guys. So we need those who can run with the vision, who are really seeing the future already, who are the money they have seen in their wallet, you understand, to become billionaires and trillionaires, you understand, and they should live to their responsibility. So no wahala, we're looking forward to tomorrow. Thank you so much for the update. God bless you. Good night. Bye.
All right. I believe that we will hear it. And I believe that the information, even though not so loud, but it was actually at night that this happened. I interacted with this person and I passed on this information. So for the record, let me summarize on that. It was concerning the meeting we had yesterday, and the person wanted to get the latest updates. The person actually wants me to help him to get someone that is very trusted that can help him on his project. Now, that was the other part that I said I was going to give him feedback on before the close of today. And definitely I'll work on that. Let everyone that is listening or will listen to this broadcast start working on their projects. And I want you to also be reasonable. Now, the administration had been saying that there should be balance. If you are offering, if you want a fund of about $10 million, you should also make sure that on the other side, the people that are going to execute those projects are credible enough and they are also having good experience. They must have handled stuffs like that in previous times. If you are bringing in people who are quack, who are not qualified, and you think you can get the money and then give substandard jobs, well, there is also going to be a procurement department that will monitor those projects while it's being implemented. That's why the assembly is needed. And that's why we are forming these assemblies. It may be coincidental that the people who are going to supervise the project are also going to be TBC members who have been ratified at the Hall of Records by Life Force. So it's a process. Now, this content is for the record. Please do not say, I didn't know, because the admin wallet is depleting quite fast. And I am not going to be surprised if it gets to 500 million before the end of this month of September. Don't say, I didn't know. Don't say that I didn't know how my wallet went to zero. It is now you have to wake up and do the needful. Please do well to like this video if you're coming into this channel at this point. Do well to like to click on the notification bell and also share this video because it is for those who are not awake to know what's going on. Now, that's my first content. Moving over to the next content. I share my screen and then we look into the Kringle Cash Back Office and what the administration has for us. Okay, screen now shared. Okay, now coming to this point, these things, I explained it yesterday. I don't need to talk about it. But look at this. It's now updates. Before now, you couldn't update it. Now, I actually typed in Federal Capital Territory. I didn't put in Abuja, but since there is now room for modification, I had to do it in a way that it's suiting to me and good to me. My city or town where I do reside is actually federal housing. So it's just coincidental. All my life, from my secondary school days until now, I have always attended schools that are associated with the federal. My, my secondary school was on a federal level. My university was on a federal level. When I did go for youth service, it was on a federal civil service. It was, yes, Federal Ministry of Works. That was where I worked. And then where I am now saying also has to do with federal. I mean, where I am residing, where I do work. So I don't know. It's just coincidental. I wouldn't say it's anything that have to do with fortunate, because I will tell you that the greatest crime corporation in the world are the governments, and that's the truth. Truth should be said. So those of us who has made one or two errors, mistakes, please do well to make the corrections now. You can always come here and correct it. Then click on updates. So moving forward, there has been an upgrade of the Kringle cache assembly page. Now, I am thinking that they haven't finished work yet, but then I think the what do you call it? The leader of Life Force in Nigeria, which is this person, should be able to reach out now to his leaders, those whom he wants to bring into the team, the 30. I don't know. I am just thinking that by now it should be available, because you can actually click on edit preference and then put what you need to put. Now, I am interested in, it is not you to select, it is your leader to select. If your leader chooses to bring you into the national level, wow, you're fortunate. Or on the state level, wow, you're fortunate. Or on the regional level, wow, you're fortunate. Or on the city level, whichever one, that is fine. Now, it is actually your leader that will reach out to you. It is not you that will reach out to your leader. Some of you want to go on the national level. It's in the hands of the leader to choose who he wants to interact with on that national level, which will comprise of 30 people. So please kindly take note. This is also a way to edit. You can actually edit this and then update location preference, whichever one you want to do. I think this is all. And then coming over to this place, when a leader reaches out to you, you would see the update here, assembly invitation. You will see it here, and you have to click on accept. As soon as you click on accept, you now qualify to be on the national level, regional level, or state level. There should also be a local level, but we've not come to that point yet. And if you would allow me to speak out the mind of the administration, it is the intent of the admin to make sure that all active members in the Kringle Private Society are forming one department or the other in Life Force. Now, to be very clear, please, if you are going to come in as an assembly member, beware that the provision of monthly subscription should be a must. If you are an assembly member and you are not consistent in paying your subscription fee, then don't think that you are going to be in the TBC community assembly member continuously. Now, it is similar to being on the core team. So the admin wants to make sure that those who are going to be on the assembly are people who understand what we want to do in TBC, understand the purpose of building a system that will serve as an alternative to the present financial system. So please, if you are going to be accepting the call by a leader, please put this at the back of your mind. Do not say, this month I'll pay, next month I won't pay. If you do that, you lose your assembly number and someone else will take your place. Kindly take note of this, okay? So these are the two things that I've seen as the most recent updates in the Kringle Cash back office. If you scroll down, the leadership list is there, the member list is there, and then assemblies list. I still do not understand what this is, but I'm still watching. I believe the administration will address this matter when he is through, or when the upgrade is completed. There is also supposed to be a PDF document somewhere around for the leaders. So I don't know if it is present yet. At this point, nobody has been selected. But I think between now and the end of today or so, the administration or the leader, whoever it is, should add up those people that are most qualified to be in this leadership list. So you don't know who they will be, and I don't know who they will be either. The point is that when they are up there, they will start calling out for people. So listening to me, it is the same thing applying to all countries around the world. So if you are some of the people that the admin picked as a leader, your responsibility has started counting. Your leadership qualities should start playing out now. Bring out your 30 and then start building an assembly. All right. Now, that said, let's go to the last content, and I'll call it quits for today. Now, this is the content I want to address. I'll just say a whole lot of things from this simple content. Broadcaster billionaire Kringle rewards. Now, let's hear what the administration has to say on this. This has been on for about 2 years or 3 years now, and it is still looking like new. So let's hear what he has to say. There are exactly 1,111,111 billionaire positions to fill during the distribution phase. And once all of these positions are filled, the broadcaster billionaire Kringle rewards will be closed, and only basic millionaire Kringle rewards will remain until we reach our objective of 1 billion members. I do not know how close we are to that point, but I know very well that the administration is no more comfortable with the fact that old members are sitting idle doing nothing. Now, that's the reason why he is hastening the whole system to make sure that the coins get to 500 million. I don't know who are going to get those coins, but if you happen to be among those that are going to have enough coins by this distribution phase of TBC, do not take this opportunity of having custody of these coins for granted. Let me say it again. To whom more is given, more is expected. You have persistently and diligently followed TBC to this point. So the system is rewarding you for efforts you've made. Do not take it for granted. Do not handle it with kids' glove, because if you do so, the coins are going to be returned back to the system and redistributed to those who will hold it with proper stewardship, with proper integrity, with proper respect for the system and also for humanity, because the purpose of those coins is not for your own personal consumption, but to help rebuild the world, to bring down heaven upon this earth. So I don't know how much we have filled out the billionaire level, but it is very clear that between now and the end of this month, or latest by October 1st, I don't know, but it may happen before October 1st. Now, I said it was November. I withdraw my statement October 1st. So if you've been following my videos, you will know that I have overridden what I said yesterday, but I don't know how many people will be able to watch this. I wish enough people can, even more people than watched yesterday's one. I wish they could watch today's one. That's what I wish. But then it's all good. But then we are about to fill out the billionaire zone. And as soon as we get to 500 million, well, it becomes a bit more difficult to get TBC. Now, if we have not yet filled out the billionaire zone, there will also be a tendency that people can get TBC, but it wouldn't be that easy. It's not going to be that easy. Why? Because you pay a monthly subscription. The distribution that will be given to you may not even be in TBC anymore. I don't know. It may be in Kringles, and you may need to work extra hard to get enough Kringles. In fact, it could take you as much as 4 months for you to get one whole TBC. Now, that's how it's going to be. But then if the billionaire zone has been filled out, then it becomes 1,000 times more difficult, which I will read out, so that you wouldn't say you were not informed. Beware. I am saying this so that people will not say, I didn't know. Because what happened in Bitcoin is going to repeat itself in a much bigger way in our TBC community. Why would that happen? Because people were willfully ignorant. That's the truth. All right. So, where am I? All right, I'm continuing now from here. Now, some of broadcaster billionaire Kringle rewards are 1,000 times higher than the basic millionaire Kringle rewards. Basic millionaire Kringle rewards. Kringle rewards are adjusted as needed by admin during the distribution phase. All members are encouraged to broadcast ongoing, just like I am doing. Broadcasting should be a way of life for all the billionaires in the TBC community, especially those on the core team. It should be a way of life. TBC lifestyle. There is a lifestyle that is not of the world. It is TBC lifestyle. The lifestyle that is based on the principle of abundance and freedom for all of mankind. Humanity should understand our modus operandi and then conveniently work with it. Or else, well, the intent of the elite will play out because they have their system We have our system. Now, all members are encouraged to broadcast ongoing, especially those that will become TBC billionaires, because this abundance movement requires a strong voice to pull humanity out of a financial system based on the deception of artificial scarcity and human enslavement by the elite, which I have already said. Now, our combined voices must one day overcome the accumulative power of the elites and their evil plans for humanity. We know we are in an info war, and may the truth prevail for the sake of humanity. Now, according to the line of the scriptures, we shall know the truth, and the truth shall make us free. If you can understand this truth and stand in it, trust me, abundance is sure for you. All right, I'll stop at this point. I wouldn't want to say more than that. And Chula, I'll be coming your way again, most likely tomorrow. Thank you very much. If you have watched this video, do well to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Most likely tomorrow, you'll get my updates again. God bless you. This will be all for now.